Good to see you all. So, anyway, this is a late stream, and this is just going to be one of those easy streams, just something to entertain you all. Um, so, today I'll be talking. Well, you hear me talk a bit funny. I've got toothache. I've got toothache today, so yeah, that's so bad. Hello, Phil.
Hi.
How
I
are
am about
you?
to head for Karen. I will be back shortly.
Absolutely fine. When you
Yeah.
get back, I'll be here
Yes.
talking about my favorite Christian on YouTube
Oh, the
and
horrible way he treats women.
how he treats women.
Oh my God.
You oh Phil, listen,
Yeah, I
if
know. His, it's deplorable
how he
when it
treats
comes.
women. For
All right, so I
somebody,
will be back.
that's
Hmm?
absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. I'll
Mhm.
see you soon.
Yeah.
Hey Khalifa, hello, atheist chick. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Hey, beautiful lady. Greetings to you too. Hello. Whoever is watching, please like your friend's stream. Ev ruined his own life. Thank you very much for that. It's the weather. You'll be fine. This is not the weather. That tooth needs a dentist. This is not the weather. And also, Aliko, the other day you asked me who is that person who was coming for me. He's the one I am talking about today. This is a person who calls himself a Christian. He's online preaching. He preaches to people online and tells people who don't believe what he believes, his own version of Christianity. This man called Gman. Anyone who does not believe what he believes, they're going to hell. The Catholics are going to hell. The Mormons, they're not real Christians. Catholics are not real Christians. Look, he knows who the real Christian is. But you try and tell him that he's not a real Christian. Oh, he doesn't like that. But he likes to tell other people who the real Christian is and who the real Christian isn't. But his character, this real Christian, his character is shit. Absolute shit. So I will show you this particular person. But before then, how is everyone doing today? I hope you're all doing dark voices. Dark Voices ASMR. Ian Davenport, good to see you. Right. So this, guys, is just a bit of entertainment. Just, you know, a chilled stream, nothing too major. It's not a heavy one today. We're just going to have fun, okay? So just relax. Get yourself a drink, get yourself something. Just relax. Or you could be listening to this while you're doing something. So yes, let's go ahead and do this. The celebrity juicer. Listen, your videos give me life. The celebrity juicer. Listen, the celebrity juicer, what's happening? Friday. I hear that Friday is D Day. I hear that Friday is the day when the ball is going to be, the homeless arc is going to be taking place. So I have learned that Friday is the day when people are going to be kicked to the streets. Mm, 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 mm. Someone said um, very soon we're going to have the uh, McDonald's car park arc, right? We're going to have Shani and Rev in living in the in the Durango in McDonald's. So, well, you never know; it might just happen on Friday. So, celebrity juicer, right? So he says all sorts of those. He says all of those people are not real Christians, but he says Christianity is the biggest religion on earth. It is not if you remove those groups. This man, G Man, he knows who the real Christian is and isn't. But somehow, he misses himself. He points his fingers at others, but all the others' fingers are pointing right back at him. Never mind right now, everyone, is riding the wave. Everyone thinks, okay, he's a good man. Oh, he looked after his racist friends. He took care of their children. He gave them a place to live and all of that. Mm, mm. He has always fallen out with these people and they will be back being friends in no time. You wait and see. They'll be back being friends in no time. Oh, whiskey. Okay, you've got whiskey. Pass me some. Khalifa. Oh, Khalifa. Right, Khalifa. Oh, Lord, what's about to happen? So, Khalifa, Shani, and Rev, the Christian, these Christians that call themselves angels, um, Metatron and they call themselves angels, and they're friends of the character who I'm going to be talking about today. These people were very rich. They looked down on black people. They were racist white people. They looked down on black people. They were very vile, and everything's recorded. Everything's online. All that money fizzled away. Now they're homeless. They're broke. They're begging for money every day. Now it's amazing. And now the hotel where they've been staying the last few days, they're going to be kicked out on Friday. So listen, I don't I don't look at homeless people and think I don't it doesn't give me pleasure to see homeless people. But you see these particular ones, they deserve it. The guy, the Rev, he had $750,000, right? All of that gone. Now he's a beggar. This guy said that he has the right to use the N word. He has the right to be racist. You know why? Because his forefathers lived in Nigeria, and that Nigeria is where you get the N word from. So the name Nigeria, because don't forget that it was the white people that named that country. Before the white people came along, Nigeria was not Nigeria. Nigeria was in kingdoms and colonies, but the white people named it Niger area, also known as Nigeria. And so Rev said his father's he is a he is what did he call himself? He said he's a Nigerian, and for that reason he has earned the right to use the N word because he's a Nigerian. You know what, guys? Anyone who sees Rev, tell him he can move to Nigeria. Now he has no money since he's a citizen of Nigeria. I will call a few people over there and tell them him and his succubus are coming. They should get ready for them. They think they're suffering right now, right? They think that they haven't seen poverty. He should move to his country, Rev. Somebody tell Rev. I said he's from Nigeria, right? Because he said that being from Nigeria gave him the right to use the N word. Now he's broke. Now he, guys, let's just put some money together for Shani and Rev and his succubus to move to Nigeria, to move to his hometown. Anyway, never mind. Hey, PP Gates. Hey, Christopher Richards. Hello. He's extremely racist. Absolutely. Sandalthorn. I don't know why I can never remember the name Sandalthorn. I would always remember Metatron. Sometimes I call it Megatron, but today I got it right. Metatron. So these two people, they reckon that they reckon that Shani, the big one, she says she's going to be welcoming people into heaven. So she has a role when she gets in the afterlife. She's going to be one of the people standing with the angels and welcoming people into heaven. Then her boyfriend Rev, he's going to be at the back of God, and he's going to be taking down the names of he's going to be writing down the uh the, the lives, people's lives, what they have done on earth. Yeah, that's what he will be doing. He will be at the back, but she will be in front with God. Okay, guys, let's get into this. The Afro-humanists, they don't have the Durango anymore. He abandoned it on the. Why is that guy like that? They just abandon everything. Why would he do? I thought he said he owns it. I thought he said anyway. Today this is about G-Man. God, he abandoned the Durango. Why would he do that? Hey, the Lubis. Hey, G-Man actually believes that women are lesser than him. I've never seen that. All right, let's go and have a look at G-Man and how he treats women. And don't forget that this person, he says he is the candidate for heaven. Two videos we'll be reviewing. So first one is this one. Here we go.
Let's get it back in here. All right. So Vecco, you're there. Dave, you're there. Lulu, you're here. So let's talk about this. Okay. So Lulu, let's start with you. You said that secular humanism is not a religion. Yet historically speaking, they admitted that it was. Have you read the Humanistic Manifesto 1, 2, and 3?
Hey, can you say?
No, I haven't. But it just said in the video that it wasn't a religion.
No.
Yes,
did we watch the same one?
The same video said on two separate pages.
Secular humanism is not a religion.
But there are people that are secular humanists that say it's not a religion. Am I making this up?
They don't have a god to worship, right?
Buddhism.
I think the important thing to note here is like there's a distinction between religious humanism and secular humanism, right? In the first manifesto, they talk about bringing forth a new religion and stuff like that, which is sort of like some kind of like atheistic form of religion. And then you have the second manifesto, which sort of drives more into like a secular philosophy kind of framework. And the third one is sort of what modern secular humanists sort of drive by. I mean, all that secular humanism.
So there's a group of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 men. I think 4 of them are Christians, and there's one lady in their midst, right? And they're talking about secular humanism. The Christians think that secular humanism is a religion, and she's trying to tell them she's not a secular humanist. I don't think Lulu, I think her name's Lulu. I don't think she's a secular humanist. I think she's pagan, but she's telling them. But of course, they just laugh her off. And, secular humanism believe that human beings are capable of being ethical and moral without religion or belief in a deity. That's what secular humanism is. There is no you can be good without God. You can be good without a religion. So how is it then a religion? So she's right, but these people, you're going to hear them, these men.
Like when you like boil it down to its basic constituents, means it's just being good without God. So I think that alone is like
good without God. That's secular humanism.
Yeah, of course, it's a worldview. That's not really the controversial. That secular humanism is a worldview.
Okay, you don't need a religion. You don't need a God in order for it to be a religion. You do.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that there are atheistic religions, of course. I mean, the reason why I don't think secular humanism is a religion is because it doesn't have a holy book or anything like that. It sort of relies on science, reason, things of that nature.
1, 2, and 3.
Well, that sort of mentions the empiricism, relying on empirical evidence, science. I mean, that's not really like something that I'm just saying epistemologically speaking, religions don't really rely on that stuff. They sort of rely on like revelation and like scriptures and stuff.
The Manifesto says that the only God that's ever existed has been man. So they do believe in self-worship. Okay, so if God is involved and it's considered self, and if it wasn't self, I would argue that it's nature. You understand what I'm saying?
So G-Man says secular humanists worship self or nature if they're not worshiping themselves. I'm a secular humanist. I'm not religious, and I've not got a God belief. About worshiping myself, why would I need to do that? Or to worship nature? I'm part of nature, so why would I worship it? I don't understand this projection by religious people to try and tell atheists and secular humanists, you must worship something. Because we worship an imaginary being, you all must worship something. Yes, you may not worship our God, but you must worship science, or you're worshiping yourself, or you're worshiping nature. Guys, how many of you worship yourselves here? And how many of you worship nature? I mean, if you're a secular humanist or an atheist. Or you just lack a belief in God, and that's it. Done. But these Christians have to they have to insert their beliefs. They have to somehow, it's as if they're not content to have their God belief. Everyone must, they want everyone on the same level as them. Unfortunately, have your God belief. But we are good without that God belief. We are good without God. And we're beautiful people, lovely people. Don't need God to be good. Okay, I know some of you are Christians, but unfortunately, well, fortunately, I'm an atheist. So, Esther, you started late tonight. I did. Soren, Harmonica Man, good to see you. Fadi, hey Fadi, where have you been since? I haven't seen you. The Louis says, I know me, I wouldn't worship me. I'd be a horrible God. I mean, why would you want to worship yourself? I don't rate myself. I don't take myself too seriously to worship myself. No, I don't need that.
Science and things like that and whatnot. Since you guys claim that is all about, demonstrable and empirical evidence, even though we ask you specific questions about that all the time and we never get it. And it's always based on faith, which is going to go into the next video that I want to show you guys with our favorite YouTube.
You can be good regardless of your religion. Okay, hang on. Let me address this.
In 27 seconds, ladies and gents, and you're going to see what I'm talking about. The man who doesn't even understand what the heck faith is.
So yes, Carnivorous Ape, you're quite right. There are religious people who are also humanists. So he says here, it is not good without God, but it is that you can be good regardless of your religion or regardless of your lack of a religion. You can be good either way. Okay, guys, don't forget, I'm still a fairly new, new to the atheist scene. I'm still trying to figure these things out. So yes, pardon me, sometimes I might misspeak, but yeah, I bet some of you understand what I'm trying to get at. Okay, so G-Man just said something. G-Man said that Aaron Ra is a troll and the worst debater on YouTube. Let me take that back so you guys can
And if
hear
it wasn't
that.
self, I would argue that it's nature. You understand what I'm saying? When people are worshiping science and things like that and whatnot. Since you guys claim that is all about, demonstrable and empirical evidence, even though we ask you specific questions about that all the time and we never get it. And it's always based on faith, which is going to go into the next video that I want to show you guys with our favorite YouTube troll, Aaron Raw. This is a minute and 27 seconds, ladies and gents, and you're going to see what I'm talking about. The man who doesn't even understand what the heck faith is. So let's go into this.
Can I ask you something before you start that?
Lulu, before we do that, Lulu, let me play this first so that we can get the point out and then we'll start, okay?
Why is religion the cause of most of the problems in the world today? Like September 11 and so on. Can you blame religion for that?
Did you hear that question?
You're asking religions cause problems, and you referred to September 11th as an example?
So these two atheists on the screen, Aaron Ra and Matt Dillahunty. Gman has had the opportunity to talk to these two men, and let me tell you, when I say it is a shit show, dumpster fire, the videos are still online. Anytime I want to make myself laugh, I go find those videos. Oh, Gman, in interaction with these people, it's the best thing ever. Honestly, it never gets old for me. There's one of them where G-Man went and got his cat. G-Man went and got his cat. I don't know what he was trying to do. Brought his cat on live stream, just on the camera, showing his cat. And also, what was the other one? G-Man asking people then, how do you go from, how do you become, how does a dog become a non-dog? Something along those lines. Just very stupid questions. Every time G-Man has had the opportunity to talk to these people, he has been destroyed, annihilated. It is amazing to watch. Guys, just do me a favor. If you want to go check it out, just go check Aaron Ra in conversation with G-Man or Matt Dillahunty and G-Man. To the extent that G-Man was banned from calling in. This is a talk show, The Atheist Experience. G-Man was banned from calling that show. I know the Louis says it's funny hearing you. Yeah, because you all are all Americans. That's what you Americans say. And listen, I think I'm slowly becoming an American, because now, I mean, all of you that I watch and review on. Listen, no. I need to get back to my African roots. You Americans are not going to do that to me. Very soon that I'll be relocating to America.
Yeah, it's always been that way. I mean, you have something where you need the people to believe in order to establish power, in order to hold position in religion, in order to have sway over other people. You have to have them believe what it is that you're selling, and that's why you require faith. Now, to me, the only thing in the universe that really requires faith is a bad salesman, because it requires that you absolutely swallow whatever I'm telling you. You have to believe it completely. I have to condition you that you realize that doubt is somehow evil, that gullibility is praised, and that if you ever second guess anything that I'm trying to tell you, that's somehow bad. You have to be conditioned to think like that. And then when you're afraid of your own thoughts, wherever they may vary from what I'm telling you to believe, then I succeeded in establishing a religion. And religions work on humans' emotions. And they work on fear. Prejudice and paranoia are the cornerstones of many religious beliefs.
It is not an accident. It is not an accident that we Christians call Aaron Ra the worst debater on planet Earth.
Guys,
listen
to this guy.
On this planet.
Listen to this guy.
Reason why we say this. Becca, what is the worst debater?
Guys,
and they work on fear.
Just listen to
Prejudice and
G-Man.
paranoia are the cornerstones
Just listen
of
to
many
G-Man.
religious beliefs.
It is not an accident. It is not an accident that we Christians call Aaron Ra the worst debater on planet Earth. All right. He's like the worst debater on this planet. And there is a reason why we say this. Beckel, what did he just do, Beckel? What did he just do, Dave? What did he just do?
Well, I
Wait, hang on. Not the worst debater on planet Earth, calling someone else the worst debater on planet Earth. Not the worst debater on planet Earth. Calling out, guys, he called Aaron Ra a troll. The last time I checked, Aaron Ra's channel, I'm not sure how many subscribers does Aaron have on. That man is doing well. That man, he is. When you talk about the atheist community, he's up there. He's doing his thing. And G-Man has the audacity to call him what? The worst debater on planet Earth. Wow.
He created a straw man. He created a couple of them.
big time.
All right.
Yeah.
Not the Christians.
He didn't. Yeah. That's all I can say, because anybody could easily
And arbitrary,
practicing proper discernment. They could immediately assume that he's talking about Christianity, which I'm sure he was. But yeah, like Dave said, it was a big old straw man, big time.
Like his definition of faith is way off. I could tell by how he applied it.
Listen,
faith is.
What's Luby's getting up to here now? Luby's, don't let me do a G-man on you, okay? Don't let me do a G-man on you. Don't let me kick you off my stream. Don't let me kick you off my stream. That's the G-man. So anytime I say, don't let me do the G-man on you, that means I'm going to kick you off. G-man is known for doing that.
As far as I understand it,
and Luby's, no, I'm not trying to kick you out. I'm just teasing.
They have confidence in something.
Yeah, just like you have confidence. They have confidence. Right.
You have confidence in something based on whatever evidence you've been exposed to and what seems likely. Like you have confidence your car will start when you go out to start it because it's started.
So these Christians, not these Christians sitting down here and saying faith is confidence in something. Okay, you know what? I've got confidence in Luby's. There you go. Faith. That's faith. Confidence in something. The last time I checked, hang on, let's type faith. The meaning of faith. Meaning. A strong belief in the doctrines of a religion based on spiritual conviction rather than proof. So no proof, no evidence, but a strong conviction on your religion. Not these Christians coming here and saying faith is confidence in something. I guess that's how they have to deceive themselves. Faith is belief without evidence. You can believe lies. Someone lies to you. You can believe that without evidence. And that's faith. You can believe tales, fairy tales. No evidence, just believe because it's in a book, your religious book.
Every time you did it.
I mean, so
or you know, that's what faith is.
Get rid of
that's exactly what faith is.
Science Improvement Gate pointed it out perfectly in one debate. He says that atheists have confidence.
So they changed the word. They changed the definition of faith to mean you just believe something just because you believe it.
See, and Dave, that's it. That's really what is at the crux of all of these discussions we have.
You atheists, you keep changing the dictionary. You atheists keep changing words in the dictionary. Can you imagine you atheists went and changed the words in the dictionary? You atheists need to stop changing words. Apparently, it's you all that changed the words. And you atheists have confidence in your lack of belief. Crazy
Have a lot
people.
with these atheists anyway, right? Is that they try to hijack and manipulate English words and try to change definitions to make it make their position more appealing, or to try to prove.
And a lot of them have very advanced educations where they can do it very well.
Yeah.
Well, I'm curious. I'm curious. What did
What is the goal of it? And the 39-second mark of that video where it says that they want to change the way people believe.
That would definitely be faith. Lewis is very unreliable. I have faith in Lewis. Very strong faith.
They don't care about spreading humanism and whatnot. But every time they open up their mouth and debate one of us, that is actually their goal.
Kids need a lot of faith.
I personally don't have an axe to grind against atheists. I think they're sad. It's sad that they're that way, but you know, they got nothing to do with me. They can't hurt me.
I like David Anthony, but can you imagine David Anthony saying atheists are sad? Not David Anthony saying that atheists are sad people. Have a look at the atheists online and tell me whether they're sad people. Is the Christians, the ones who live in the shadow of Yahweh, this deity that created hellfire, ready and waiting for them, these Christians. They live in the shadow of that deity. They are slaves to that deity. That deity demands their worship. That deity tells them you've got to work out your salvation with fear and trembling. So Christians, they're out there being afraid and they tremble because of the imaginary deity. Their deity is ready to punish them. If they're having sex, their deity is there watching what kind of sex they're having. The deity is there ready to check where the penis is going, whose vagina they're sticking the penis into. He doesn't want two penises together. No. It's because this deity, when he gets up in the morning, he's down on earth here to come and check what kind of sexual positions people are getting into. Yet, we atheists are sad. But they have chosen to be slaves to their almighty Yahweh.
For me, they don't have any faith.
I mean, I'm just curious, like, I mean, like you're making these. Well, you're sort of showing these videos in an attempt to criticize secular humanism. I mean, I'm not sure how like any of this sort of is a major criticism to secular humanism. I mean, for example, I mean, I'm just saying how it works, right? Because I mean, if it didn't work in the world, right, we wouldn't have secular countries faring better on almost every level of well-being.
First things first,
than the most religious
check.
countries.
Yeah, he
so
wakes up.
Countries
these people's
Scandinavia,
deity,
like Japan.
These people's God gets up in the morning, needs to check what you've been doing with your phallus, where you've been sticking it into, who you've been sticking it into, where you're ejaculating. That's a big deal for this God. He doesn't like you ejaculating on the floor. Someone got killed for ejaculating on the floor by this deity. And also he's obsessed with foreskins. Foreskins are his thing. He loves those. He loves foreskins.
The Netherlands, Australia, they tend to do better than El Salvador, than Jamaica, than Pakistan, than the most religious countries.
Scandinavia is doing better than America?
Well, Scandinavia and the United States, like Scandinavia is an irreligious place in terms of the population, right? The United States are constitutionally a secular nation.
PP Gates
Yeah,
says,
they
oh my
tend to do
goodness,
better
that's
on
a pin
social
check
matters. Yeah,
every morning.
Well, they do better than social matters than we do.
yeah,
Not-
I reckon less crime.
No.
yeah. They do have less crime. Yeah.
Okay, so why is it?
Harmonica Man says two penises named Jose and Jose B.
Leave their. I think that's what's the context of that? I think that's more to do with like probably economic opportunity or something like that.
I think you're talking about people down south. U.S.
Yeah, poor Onan indeed. The God of these people, these Christians, their God. Onan in the Bible, his brother had just died. His brother just died. The guy was still mourning the death of his brother. God didn't care whether you're grieving or not. He says to Onan, you've got to go and marry your brother's wife. The man was struggling. 1 minute, this woman who I'm supposed to lie on top of, yesterday she was my brother's beloved wife. Today, God wants me to mount this woman and ejaculate. How do you go from being brother-in-law one day? The brother, his brother had just died. And here comes the God of these people saying, thou must fuck this woman. The man struggled. He did do, but couldn't ejaculate in the woman because number one, he's still grieving his brother's death. Number two, how can you then have affection for the same person who you used to look at as your sister-in-law? He ejaculated on the floor. The God of these people, I don't know where he was watching from, because he's always watching. He's always watching people have sex. He was there watching Onan ejaculate, and you all know the rest of the story. Poor Onan indeed.
Yes.
A better country, or it's just a better country.
Guatemala.
So, guys,
Mexico,
I
Central
don't know
America.
if
Did I hear that?
I don't know if you guys can see. Lulu has a hand up. She's had a hand up for some time now. Before G-Man showed that video, Lulu wanted to say something to G-Man. He told her to wait until the video is done. Now the video is done and they've carried on. And Lulu has not had a chance to get a word in. She's got her hand up, trying to say something.
Typical argument about Denmark, Sweden, being atheistic and stuff and peaceful at the same time. Is that what I'm hearing?
I can't
tell how many times you've heard that.
Why I said just to be clear, secular countries fare better on almost every aspect of well-being than the most religious countries.
Can you name one
source, and I put a source in the side chat that.
Can you name one?
Name
one country.
I mean, I just did Scandinavia, Japan, Australia, the Netherlands, so on and so forth.
So they're founded on secular thought and secular for moral absolutes and moral.
Well, I'm not saying atheism. Well, I'm not saying atheism is doing that. Right? I'm just saying that. I'm just saying.
Well, we're supposed to be talking about positive atheism. And I don't want
to all I'm saying is that these countries.
Okay. Let me address this here. Scapegoat Iscariot says that the Bible doesn't say what Onan's motive was. No, it doesn't. I know I was inserting my own opinions. Says, but I'm assuming with many other scholars like myself. Since when did you become a scholar, Scapegoat Iscariot? That Onan just didn't want kids through her. The sex is okay, but not the kids. Okay, was that, you think that was the idea? I'm just thinking, this is just my own rationale. The guy just lost his brother. A week ago, this woman was his sister-in-law. How do you then translate that into, now I've got to have sexual feelings for this woman? You know, that's hard. And it wasn't because he wanted it. It wasn't his choice. It was God that was demanding. That was God's directive. God wanted Onan to do that. So there's a lot of things wrong with the Onan story. So you can, try and put yourself in Onan's shoes and try and think, okay, what was this man thinking? Maybe also he didn't want kids with her. Maybe he didn't like the woman. Maybe he always hated the woman, but because God says, thou must sleep with this woman, thou must marry her, now he's got no choice because God is hovering over him. And what? I know, Scapegoat Iscariot is the best name. Scapegoat Iscariot. Do these people not realize that Iscariot, Judas Iscariot, without Judas Iscariot, without Judas, the whole Jesus story would have probably not happened. So why do they make Judas out to be the bad guy? God is the bad guy because God is the one who orchestrated all of that Jesus thing, because God needed the blood sacrifice of his own son. If Judas Iscariot did not come along, another Iscariot would have come along because God needed that child of his, Jesus, to die for his blood. So anyway, that's not what we're talking about today.
I'm talking about no other flavors right now. I'm talking about positive atheism.
Is there like an argument?
I know you want to change the subject a little bit, G-Man. So I mean, I vehemently disagree with what Wolf just said. So vehemently.
And we got to.
Can I say something?
She has been trying.
Sure.
So when I recorded,
Because I've been trying to say something for a while now.
Okay, guys,
Well,
listen to
men
this.
are talking.
When I recorded this video, I recorded it on my iPad. So I cut out the spaces in between where these men just carried on talking and ignoring this lady and ignoring the fact that she was trying to say something. And she had to raise her voice. She had a hand up. But these men just went on and just ignored her. And here she has to scream on top of her voice, "Can I say something?" And someone said, "Men are talking." Ooh, let me take that back so you guys can hear. I don't know whose voice that was. Men are talking.
Yeah. All I'm saying is that these countries.
I'm talking about no other flavors right now. I'm talking about positive atheism.
Is there like an argument?
I know you want to change the subject a little bit, G-Man. So I mean, I vehemently disagree with what Wolf just said. So vehemently.
And we got to.
Can I say something?
Sure. Go ahead.
Because I've been trying to say something for a while now.
Well, men are talking.
Well, go into the fucking kitchen and make me a.
Okay, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Lulu had to leave. Lulu, you can't disrespect my courtroom. I appreciate you coming. When you control your.
Hey, Logan Fisher. Hello.
You can come back in here. I will not have nobody disrupting my courtroom whatsoever, Lulu. But I do greatly appreciate having you in here. Okay. So the bottom line is, ladies and gentlemen, is that positive atheism is basically secular humanism being pushed on you in a very polite and kind way. All right, by using some of the most vile human beings on the.
That lady had been trying to speak. And the moment she got the chance, yes, she raised her voice. She got kicked out. She kicked out. And One of them said, men are talking. Meanwhile, the men are talking trash. And this is how Gman treats women. And if you think this is bad, the next video is worse.
On the planet. Richard Dawkins has already been found guilty. Matt Dillahunty's been found guilty.
Guilty of what?
All these people have been found guilty. And if they don't repent when they stand before Jesus, they'll...
Excuse me? Aaron Ross found guilty. Matt Dillahunty is guilty. Guilty of what? Your friend, Rev, is the one that beat up an autistic child. And you dare to accuse these men of being guilty. Guilty of what? These are men that they own their atheism. What you consider sin is no sin to them. They can do whatever they want, whenever they want. They even have, I'm sure Matt Dillahunty has a partner. Aaron Ra has a wife. They're not out here just misbehaving. No, it's you Christians that are out here making a mockery of yourself. Go look at Shani and Rev. Beating up children, kicking a child in the head. And you talk about them being guilty. What is wrong with Gman?
They'll get the real judgment, okay? Not what's going on here right now. So militant atheism, when they pretty much want to insult you into ultimate oblivion. Pat Cordell is a militant atheist. We have some pretend militant atheists, like what's his name? The guy that was in my room yesterday, John McDropout. He's like the most polite militant atheist you ever meet in your life. Remember him? He ain't no militant atheist. But anyway, militant atheist is somebody that wants to insult you into atheism. They won't show you any respect. They won't show you any kindness. They won't show you any love, and they will spread their.
Atheism won't show you kindness. Atheism won't show you love. But beautiful Christians, wonderful Christians, kick the only woman out who was even trying for a long while. She raised her hand up, trying. The lady said to Gman, "Can I say something?" He said, "Wait until I play the video and you can speak." And he completely ignored her. Shame on Gman and Veko and David Anthony. I like David Anthony, but here, David Anthony, no. Because you sat there and watched this happen. And David Anthony is saying that atheists are sad people. Oh, gosh.
Their hate speech, as far as I'm concerned,
Okay.
into the, like, you know, the fifth power or whatever, in order to get you to lose your faith.
Hey, Uncle Beck, I see you. JG,
yeah, actually, I agree
Hello.
with you 100% on that, G-Man, because really, if you really think about it,
okay, so right now, guys, if you think that video was bad, wait till you see the next one. Okay, let's do this. So this is a video by Burnt Toast, and I'll put the link to the video in the chat. So guys, please go subscribe to Burnt Toast. She's doing amazing work when it comes to Gman, Shani, and Rev. Fantastic work. I like the work that she does. She's wonderful. So let's let me do this. Hey Phil.
I heard when that guy did tell the woman, said to the lady that men are talking. That was derogatory. Oh boy. So sad.
It is sad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, no, hang on. Let me put the link to this video in the chat. Let's see. How do you share? Right, share. So guys, please
You got copy,
subscribe. Yes. Okay. Here we go. Let's listen. Watch G-Man in action, how G-Man treats women.
You're toast, buddy. And we're going to talk about sowing and reaping. We're going to talk about consequences today. Positive ones and good ones. All right? There are consequences for everything we do in life. Everything that we do in life. All right? The truth is going to hurt today, ladies and gents. It's going to hurt.
The truth will set you free, but first, it'll piss you off. I did one of these about Shani a while back, and so this time I thought I'd make one about G-Man. Hey, what's up, G-Man? So I watched your video the other day where you decided to, I guess, prove that I'm not a real Christian, as if anybody really cares what you have to say. And you said that I was a prostitute. Wow.
Ooh.
See, here's the thing. This only makes me want to make more videos about you. This is not intimidating.
G-Man called this lady speaking a child. G-Man was trying to dox this woman. He was saying that she was a child, and G-Man was prepared to dox a child. The same person that G-Man called a child, he says she is a former prostitute.
Wow.
What a beautiful Christian G-Man is, huh? If G-Man is a Christian, then I am 7 feet tall.
Going around saying that people need to find out information about me, and when they do, they can contact you so that you can dox me. I would say good luck with that, G-Man, because unlike some of your enablers, I'm not scared of you. So go ahead and do what you're going to do, but just know that, like you said, everything that you do has consequences.
This guy, look at him, streaming in the park with his tank top, sweating like a she-goat. And anyone wants to be scared of this? The worst this guy can do is find your private information and release your private information. He makes threats to kill, threat to dox, threat to. He's a vile human. He is.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not riding on this train. Oh, G-Man is a good person. He knew before he took those people in the kind of people they were. Do you know, G-Man? He knew that those children were being abused. He knew the children were being neglected. But because he had to prove something to the atheists online, that we Christians, we've got it all going on. This guy lied. He would lie, come on live stream and lie through his teeth. Even challenge the atheists. These people said, no, it was the atheists who went and made Shani's house look the way it looked. What lies did these people not tell?
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, I made this fantastic video just for you so that we can all see just how wonderful you are to women and just how respectful you are to a married woman who has continuously rejected you. But you continue to do this. But just in case you haven't gotten through your thick skull yet, even if I was single and you were literally the last human being on the planet, it would still be the biggest no you could possibly imagine. In my language, it's mata. And speaking of that, you keep going around telling people that I claimed that I was black and I was, your words, quote, dark-skinned. Never said that, G-Man. You really do have a listening problem. I said that I wasn't a white girl like Shani, which is what you said that I was. I am Shawnee. There are a lot more ethnicities other than white and black. Just want to let you know that in case you seem to think that there aren't. So you can go back to your little gay thought dreams. By the way, if you think that you're going to try to make me cry, that's not going to happen. Because the only person that I know that has ever cried over YouTube drama because they got their feels hurt is you. When you got out of the shield, I would have left you a comment, but you've blocked me on both of your channels. I would have come onto your StreamYards to have a discussion with you, but you're a cat.
I've got the video when G-Man was kicked out of his fellow Christian brothers kicked him out. Oh my goodness. G-Man turned his camera on and he raged. He raged to the point that he was crying against his Christian brothers. He threatened to dox all of them. This guy is evil. This one,
as usual.
If G-Man is a Christian, then I am Elon Musk.
And who am I? Jeff Bezos.
That's right, Phil. And Phil, if G-Man is a Christian, then you have an afro on your head.
Yeah.
Full head of hair. That's right.
Howard, because you've blocked me there too. So without further ado, G-Man, enjoy.
Surrounded by Caucasians who hate me.
I'm not Cajun, you idiot.
Yes, you are. I'm surrounded by Caucasians who hate me.
Gosh.
I'm
Yeah,
not-
so
you can
so
prove it, Bartos. I
he
don't care
can't
what
he
you got to
can't
say.
he can't prove that
You gotta
fucking
prove it,
worlds
Bartos.
exist, but apparently like
But
racists reject
Bartos,
it.
I'll take you out to dinner if you want
Hey,
to go.
hey, stop it.
Bartos.
Hold on. Hey,
You're
Bert, hold
I'll
on
take you
one
out to
second.
dinner.
Yeah.
Hey, touching her for the very first time.
You know what that song's about?
Do you know how to tap that butt?
Do you?
With my mommy.
Hey,
Well,
go get your bottle. Go get your pacifier and your blanket,
Hey,
G-Man.
Bartos.
Go to sleep.
Bartos.
that's the face he makes when he kisses penises.
Yeah.
Guys, G-Man
Whoa.
thinks this person he's talking to about tapping that butt, wanting to kiss her. He has said that she is a child, that she is underage, right?
What?
Yes, because he's been trying to dox this lady for a long time. He's found pictures of someone's child online and thinks that that person is Burnt Toast. Burnt
Oh,
Toast, the
God.
people who have seen Burnt Toast's picture have confirmed that she is a woman, married with kids, I think, married with kids. They have confirmed. And they've told G-Man that that picture is not Burnt Toast. If you carry on doing it, you will have a lawsuit on your hands because you're revealing the identity of a young child.
Yeah.
So G-Man right here is trying to make advances to who he considers a child. This is disturbing.
That's disturbing.
And all of this is online. G-Man knows that he is being recorded. He knows that this is a live stream, but chooses to do this kind of things.
Remember, G-Man don't have no two brain. He don't have two brain cells to rub together to cause friction.
Oh, by the way, guys, is that I don't know if that's Grumpy Lobster in the chat. R.I.P. to Grumpy Lobster. I think that looks like he's what do you call that thing now? He's gosh, his picture.
His picture.
Picture of Grumpy Lobster. Yeah, it might be. Guys, help me in chat. Some of you is he him or
I just don't know where this world is going to, man. Women can't even be treated with respect anymore. They're degraded. They're treated without any respect.
Oh, gosh.
You just admitted to having
Yo,
unmarital
burnt
sex.
toast. Yo, burnt toast. Do you like strudel?
Don't answer. He's gonna do the rock joke. He's gonna fuck it
Hey,
up.
G-Man, do you like Strombolis?
Hey, burnt toast. Do you like strudel?
You like
Next, he's gonna say you're gonna get these hands.
It doesn't matter.
Do you
oh,
like the
that's
people strudel?
oh, it was
I thought The Rock was
Grumpy.
black.
Oh, yes, I recognize the
Hey,
picture.
burnt toast. I know me and you got off on the wrong foot and whatnot.
Has Grumpy Lobster been buried yet, or has that happened? I don't know. Since he passed, I haven't really checked in to see what's happening. So yeah, please tell us in chat.
Nah, but I gotta give you some of that strudel. Hey, burnt toast. I know me and you got off on the wrong foot and whatnot, but I gotta give you some of that strudel. I just don't know where this world is going to, man. Women can't even be treated with respect anymore.
I don't want your dick flu, so no.
I said some strudel. I got some cake. Like it's this long cake. You put frosting on it. I'm talking about some strudel. What are you talking about?
Go try that with Shani.
Listen to me. I got some strudel just for you.
I miss
Try that with Shani.
Hey, G-Man.
And you want to know what? The
How
cake
does
is
it
so
feel to be
delicious,
an
you might
internet
not be able to take
prostitute
all of it.
selling your ass to allow
The
people to
cake is
call
so
you the
delicious,
N-word?
you might not be able to take all of it because there's so much frosting on it. You know?
It just doesn't mean that.
So G-Man is saying to her, "Do you want my strudel? You might not be able to take all of it,
Oh,
right?
goodness.
Because the strudel is long and big."
Uh-uh.
When you hear that, guys, what comes to mind? What do you think G-Man? Because G-Man says she's a former prostitute, right?
Yeah.
And G-Man even goes further. It's so graphic. He says that the strudel has plenty of frosting on it.
Oh, goodness.
What does G-Man mean? No, Phil.
Yeah,
When you
boy.
hear that, what comes to your mind? I'm not saying don't say anything. Don't say anything. You don't have to say it. But you're talking to someone who you
He's
think is a
talking about
child,
third leg.
a former prostitute, and here you are talking about strudels and taking strudels with plenty of frosting. Guys, if you think that G-Man sometimes just acts like he doesn't know what he's doing, he knows
does.
exactly what he is doing.
Queen
Queen Cat Lady is absolutely right that he is insinuating sexual acts. Exactly.
Yes.
Well said.
Yes.
Can't be talking about strudels and the strudel having frostings on it. Anyway,
and that she can't take his strudel.
She can't take his strudel. Can you listen to this?
Really? What do you think people?
G-Man, bring your strudel over here. Bring it. Someone tell G-Man and said, bring his strudel with all the frosting. Bring it over here. See what I would do with it. I would get a what you call it now? What do you call that? The bulldozer, and run over it. And I'm talking about the real thing. Run over your strudel and your what's it called? Your UTI, your UTI strudel with all the frostings and all. Mash it up for you, idiots. Talking to women like this.
You know?
It's terrible.
I'm still a virgin. There's some people that are scared of
Phil?
Yeah.
You know, when you're eating, do you think you can turn the your mic off?
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I can hear. Sorry, it's okay. I can hear it. I can. You know, like the chewing sound
sorry.
in my in.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, sorry.
No problem.
That's all right, Phil. You know you're free to eat anytime you want, but just while you're it's it's right in my ears.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Don't be sorry. It's okay.
So he's never had sex before. He doesn't even know what an orgasm is. He don't.
How do you know these things?
Yeah, because he told me in an email that he's a moron who's a virgin and he might help to get a girlfriend.
G-Man's just all about sex.
G-Man, are you having sex out of wedlock?
Bertos.
Are you having sex out of wedlock?
Bertos. Call me Bertos. Call me. Bertos. Call me Bertos.
He knows she's a married woman.
Call me Bertos. Call me.
He knows.
Do I have to reject you another time?
That she's
Call
married.
him that T-Mobile potato he's got.
Wow,
Bertos.
No, she wants some of that people.
Answer the question.
He was asked.
Answer. He was asked and he wouldn't answer.
He was asked. What was the question he was asked, Phil?
If he's having sex
out of
outside of wedlock.
No, he has said he has had sex out of wedlock. I've seen a video where he confirmed that he has had sex out of wedlock. Yes. Hey, Natalie Sparkle, I see you. How are you, Natalie Sparkle? Phil is munching again.
Oops. I forgot to mute. Sorry.
No. Oh, you guys. Hi, Chastity Brianna. Hello. Good to see you. How many of you, okay, everyone in the chat, how many of you want G-Man's strudel with frosting on top? If you were to get a hold of G-Man's strudel, what would you do with it? I know what I would do. I would get the biggest bulldozer and run it over 10 times and more. I would be over that strudel.
Queen Cat Lady says his strudel is overdone, rotten, and useless.
Where is it? I don't see the comment. Where is it?
Is there?
Oh yeah, his strudel is overdone, rotten, and useless. Don't forget to mention infected.
Yeah.
Don't forget to mention that G-Man's strudel is infected.
Infected.
Right. So
he doesn't wash
Natalie Sparkle is going to burn his strudel. Burn it to ashes. Just burn. Get it lighter. Guys, don't forget this right here. This man doing this is a Christian. This is the one who says people like myself and Phil are going to go to hell because we don't believe. But this one is going to be sitting on the right hand of Jesus in that place they call heaven. This is the heaven candidate. This is the heaven behavior right here. Queen Cat Lady will incinerate it. Absolutely. Yes. Scapegoat Iscariot would put it back in the oven and turn it on high and leave it in. Hidden Tech Gems. Hello. Skip digestion and just flush it. Okay, just flush it down the toilet. Throw it in the pits of Mordor with Golem. All right. That's Lord of the Rings, I guess. Yes. G-Man strudel is like the fruitcake that people keep passing around for 20 years. No one dares go near tasting it. Soren says, I will study that strudel under a microscope for only herpes. Oh, listen, you got to check for more than herpes. Herpes study. Kalitha says, rebuke that strudel in the name of his Jesus. Yes, I reject it. I rebuke you, O ye strudel, with your infected frosting.
Strudel, she knows it. I'll bake you some later when you give me a call. All right.
That's one of those cricket phones.
Stealing old rock fucking cliches. God,
I gotta cut my camera off for a little bit because the my battery's almost dead. I gotta put this in the charger. But yeah, burnt toes. Yeah, burnt toes. Listen to me, burnt toes. Call me. Give me a call. Seriously. Stupid horror energy in me is supposed to do something, but when we're done, you give me a call, all right?
Hard pass.
Yeah, okay. And then maybe I can get you off of that I can get you off of that hatred and get you on that love boat.
Okay, that's enough.
Ew.
So
I don't think anyone wants that.
Yes, she does. She wants the love boat.
Yeah, you might want to watch yourself, G-Man, because look what happened to Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Burnt, I don't care about no Steve. So listen, Burnt.
Now he wants to get the married woman on his love boat. He's even been warned. This is Lulu's channel, and Lulu is saying enough. I'm sorry, Wilson. I love I'm sorry, Wilson, by the way. I'm sorry, Wilson is trying to say, no, be careful. Everyone's trying to tell him. Someone's put in the chat, that's sexual harassment. It's been highlighted. You would
Yes, it is.
You would think that at this point the man would stop.
Not G-Man.
The love boat.
What I'm trying to say is that
I don't care what happened with Steve. The love boat.
I'm trying to tell you, man. Like, this is what got Steve in trouble.
I don't care what got Steve in trouble. The love boat. I'm not a moron, and I actually have an education, so I'm not worried about it.
So you know that you got to wash your junk, otherwise it's going to be some funk.
No, it's not that. Wait a minute, that's sexual harassment? Wait a minute. Is what I'm doing right now considered sexual harassment?
It could be, yes.
Yes.
Oh my God! Thank you, Jesus. I'm accusing all of you of sexual harassment for telling me that I have gay thoughts. Every last one of you are guilty of sexual harassment. You told me I had gay thoughts.
Well, I mean, you said you had gay thoughts first.
All of you are guilty of sexual harassment.
No, wait.
You said you had gay thoughts.
Away.
Or Robert.
He's been informed that what he's doing could be sexual harassment. He set up the man to stop. He says, oh, okay. I could easily accuse all of you of sexual harassment for accusing me of gay thoughts. But this is the same man that came and told us that he was having those thoughts. The demons, the devils, the demons, they put the gay thoughts in. He told us about his dream. The rapture had happened and he was left behind. And these two soldiers had got him in the bathroom. And one of them went, pulled his zipper down, was about to pull out his thing. And G-Man, I don't know what happens after that. He told us everything. Phil, are you there?
Yeah.
You're there. Okay, Phil, let me ask you.
Mm-hmm.
You've been married for quite a while now, Phil, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're a heterosexual male, right?
Yeah.
How many times have you had dreams of men trying to have sex with you or rape, whatever?
I
How many times?
I don't think I've ever had.
Why not?
It never come across my mind. I don't know. It never come across my mind. That's not something I would
That you
dwell
think about,
on.
right?
Yeah.
So for you, what would
Rapture.
what would be something that you find attractive? Would probably a beautiful woman, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
the last time, okay, let me ask people in the chat. Straight, if you're a straight male, how many times have you had dreams of being sexual with a man? How many times? I'm not asking if you're a gay man. No, this does not apply to you, because I can imagine that you dream about that every day, every minute, every hour, and no, it's not for you, right? Just yes, for this is the one time where I'm going to say no. If you're a gay man, this one's not for you. Just love you, and no, but this question is not for you, but for the straight male is who I'm asking. When was the last time, or how many times do you all? But now he's going to say to them, oh, if you can accuse me of sexual harassment, I can equally do the same of accusing me to be of gay thoughts. But this
But
is what you
Esther,
told us.
that even having been accused of being having gay thoughts is not, you don't say, a sexual harassment.
Mm-hmm.
It is the innuendo of Gman
Mm-hmm.
making sexual innuendos at burnt toast.
Hmm.
And that's what they're trying to tell him.
Him, yes.
But he goes off on the equivocation fallacy.
Phil, that's why I love having you here, because you bring the
the
make
logical fallacy.
yes, you make these streams more people can think that we're clever people, because I'm not clever at
No,
all.
you
I
no
don't
you
know
no
about
you are
this. I
intelligent.
don't know about these
You are intelligent.
fallacies, and but
And
you
so on.
do. So
Yeah.
let me
But
ride on your
mhm.
intelligence and
But
pretend.
yeah, that's what he's doing.
Right. So
That's
what's
what he's doing.
equivocation fallacy?
Equivocation means that you take somebody's saying about something, but you bring something else that has nothing to do with that and
Mm-hmm.
try to make it look as if the two are the same. And that's
Okay.
what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
As you
So
said too, he already told people he had the gay thoughts, or that these guys were trying to rape him, etc. Sexual harassment will be more like if they say, G-Man, I want to do such and such to you.
right.
G-Man says no, he's against that, and they
Mm-hmm.
continue doing it. That is sexual harassment, but not time, G-Man, you have gay thoughts. You said you said it, or that you dreamt that you were being raped. So
Hmm.
he tries to always do this equation thing. Oh, are you
Yes,
doing this? You doing this here too.
that's right.
Then the person is not even doing that.
Let me go to this comment by Hidden Tech Gem. Says, I've never personally had one of another man like that. Not that it would necessarily mean that you're gay necessarily. So even if you do have it, which Carnivorous Ape says he's had such a dream, but he was a child, right? Which, as a child, and even if you do have these dreams, so what? So what? So what? What's the big deal? But he says here, getting very offensive over it though, that says something. getting overly offensive. You've come out and told us this story, and then you tell us that you are anti-gay, you're you're, you can't be all these things, and then here you are having these dreams. Huh? Kavita says, I'm straight and had a gay moment in my dream. I woke up disturbed and never told a soul. I just moved on and it didn't mean anything. There you go. That's normal. You can have these dreams. You've got no control. This happens in your subconscious. But then you come and tell us about the rapture happening, and then you're not taken away with the rapture. Just never mind. Let's carry on with this.
You said I had gay thoughts too, so you're sexually harassing me. Dragnut's guilty of sexual harassing me. Lobster Boy sexually harassed me. Wilson sexually harassed me. This other guy with the temper problem who likes to yell all the time is guilty of
I think you
sexual
would
harassment.
love drag.
As a matter of fact, Hannah Dubby's guilty of sexual harassment. All of these guys are guilty of sexual harassment. Now, anyway, Bernto, give me a call.
For repeating for
my number is. Let me get my phone number. My phone number is know your role and shut your mouth.
Oh my God!
Whoa.
Holy
And that's
Look, listen. Jesus, G-Man says, let me give you my number.
Yeah.
My number is know your role and shut your mouth.
Gosh.
Misogyny.
Misogyny.
Misogynistic.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody would tell me a G-Man is a good person. G-Man is a good person.
But he gets that. He gets that from his Bible.
From his Bible, yes, yes. The person in the chat says, send digs to G-Man.
is why he's single. Right there.
Ooh, this is good. I never had so much fun in my life.
You know what? Let's go ahead and talk about sexuality. I think that would be a good topic for right now.
G-Man's number is 1-900 Dick Flu. Day later, dollar short, Lulu, just like always.
So anyway, Burnt I think me and you got off on the wrong foot. I'm going to give you a second chance to prove yourself. All right?
Now understand what he's saying here, folks. G-Man, the arbiter of Christianity, is claiming that I need to prove to him that I'm a real Christian, that I am worth his time. And the way that I prove that is I go on a date with him.
Wow.
I just don't know where this world is going to, man. Women can't even be treated with respect anymore. They're degraded. They're treated without any respect.
Hey, go fuck yourself, G-Man.
No. Actually, if you look like Shanny, give me a call.
Ew.
Yeah, I'm not.
You're into big.
Listen, I know you look like Shanny. I know you look like Shanny. I know you weigh about 250 to 300.
So G-Man has a thing for calling people fat. He has a thing for laughing at people who are bigger than himself. He likes to tell people, stand up. So if you're on a live stream, he'll tell you to stand up so he can size you up. G-Man once told a man on a wheelchair to get up so he could see what he looks like, so he can make fun of your size. He's never seen what burnt toast looks like, but here he is saying to burnt toast, I know you look like Shani. When G-Man was friends with Shani, not once did he ever say anything about her size. But G-Man, it was ridiculous to hear this. He was calling Mrs. Parker fat. Has this guy seen Shani? Has he seen Shani? He had the audacity to call Mrs. Parker, that beautiful lady, call her fat. G-Man has a thing for just, I don't know what it is. He goes for whatever he thinks you're insecure about. That's what he attacks. if you allow G-Man to have a little, if you allow him into your life and he's aware of anything that you're insecure about on your body, about yourself, that's his go-to. He will attack you when he's no longer friends with you. Even his friend GP, when they met, he was so excited. He got on live stream. He was so excited to meet his friend. The moment the two of them fell out, the first thing he attacked when it came to GP was GP's size. Because G-Man runs marathons. So he thinks that he is Mr. Fit US.
350 pounds.
Whoa.
I know you do. You're laughing. You can't prove it.
Somebody needs
Prove
to
it.
fucking.
You do it. Well, don't talk about yourself like that. That means your boobs are about 250 pounds.
What?
Shanny has
Nothing
stated
wrong with
publicly
big
that she
women.
cannot stand more than 5 minutes of getting
There is
lightheaded.
nothing wrong with big women.
Except for their cardiovascular
As
system.
a matter of fact, I prefer big women.
Cardiovascular is a problem.
I prefer big women over some of these stick figures any day of the week.
I bet Shanny's hard as the size of a goddamn canned ham.
Fat guy in a little coat. Fat guy in a little coat.
Hey, Lulu, let me ask you a question, Lulu. How much you weigh?
Oh, here
Oh
we
my
go.
gosh, that's
Here
so
we go.
rude, G-Man.
Dude,
Here
what
we
is
go.
he has no class.
Question. I don't believe in your secular garbage. Lulu,
He
how much you
has
weigh?
no class.
That has nothing to do with
Okay, I'm
secular.
sorry,
It's just,
Lulu. Lulu,
How
you
much
look like
you
you're about
weigh?
100 pounds. See, Lulu's bony. Lulu is bony. She's only about 100 pounds. Okay, but we know that burnt toast is between 250 to 350 pounds. So burnt toast, give me a call, all right?
Oh, you know
It's
that.
your word versus mine. I'm sorry. Until we see you, it's your word versus mine.
Rolls cow on the
Wait, wait,
internet,
wait,
right?
wait, wait.
Hold
Hold on a
yeah.
minute. Hold on a minute.
Yeah, Lubis is in the chat. He's there. Holy shit, G-Man. Have you ever talked to a chick? He shouldn't even be talking to Burnt Toast. She's a married woman. No decency. Where are the fruits of the spirit with this man? Since I've been watching G-Man's videos, I've not seen any evidence of the fruits of the spirit. Only one time is maybe when he's giving money and Delta 8 to his racist child abuser friends. Phil, did you know? Phil, did you
Yeah.
know that G-Man was giving his friends, they call it Delta 8, but it's a derivative of weed.
Yeah.
G-Man was getting it from drug dealers. He would carry it from one state to another state to go and give to his friends. And then when he gets to them, when he dropped the bag of the Delta 8 and ask them, he wants something in return for the drugs that he's been carrying, for the drugs that he's giving to them. G-Man was carrying drugs from one state to another state to go and give to his Christian friends.
Murder.
Here he is asking ladies about their weight. He became a drug pusher.
A drug dealer. A drug, yeah. For sure. A mule.
He would have got himself in some serious trouble.
Yeah.
Lubin says, holy moly, G-Man, have you ever talked to a chick?
No,
Lubin,
it's
if
holy
you gotta
shit.
ask that question, Lubin, if you gotta ask that question, Lubin, you are the biggest idiot on YouTube next to Drag. If you gotta ask me that question.
Lubis has some
Really?
damn nice hair. I gotta give him
Lubin is
that.
an idiot if Lubin's gotta ask me a
Okay,
question.
Man
okay.
loves to
Okay, I have a
deflect.
question. G-Man, have you ever hit on Shanny?
Have I ever hit on Shanny?
Tell the truth.
That's personal.
Oh.
Yes, you did.
Oh.
No, that's
And
personal.
she hit on you. I
G-Man
saw
could have
the
had that
video.
pussy.
I did make a
I
video
saw
telling her.
the
Wait a minute, I
video.
did make a video. I did make a video, and it's on my channel. But I did make, and it's on private. I made a video telling her she wasn't going to get the chocolate.
Oh yeah, that was the night after the Drunken Peasants when she said that she got 1,000 subs for calling you the N-word.
Yeah, and then I went on. And then she came on my channel. I said, "You're not getting the chocolate," and I went on the Drunken Peasants, and I was
No, you came on her channel.
gestures. As a matter of fact, Lulu, you should watch it. You'll get a good laugh on that. When I went on there and I basically said she wasn't getting the chocolate.
Yeah, that was the same night that
But
she.
Shanny looks a lot better, I think, than Burnt Toast, because I'm pretty sure Burnt Toast
That
and
was
her
the same
are
night that Shanny said that she got 1,000 subs for calling you the N-word.
What?
Yeah.
That was the same
Yeah,
night
but
that
she meant
Shanny.
it in love. She meant it in love.
You love?
Oh, calling you the
What? really. You see how
So, guys, never mind G-Man, whatever he's doing now, exposing Shani and Rev. This guy defended them.
mm-hmm.
Shani and Rev were they were racist to G-Man. But guess what, Phil?
Mm-hmm.
Phil?
Yeah.
She meant it in love.
Yeah, that is so crazy. Oh
No, she
God.
was racist, but she was
Well,
doing it
but
in
doing it
love.
in love. Yeah,
It's
really.
about Christian sister.
Yeah.
When your
The
Christianity
love is. Mm-hmm.
makes
But
you see and see something that is bad, see something that's evil,
yeah,
and call it good,
yeah.
then your
It,
Christianity belongs in the bin.
it's like in the gaslighting. Oh, you're going to hell because you won't accept Christ, but we love you, and we're doing this in love. Yeah, right.
Scapegoat Iscariot says
Or you
Delta
do.
8 is not illegal. I understand it's not illegal, but because it's G-Man, G-Man has told people if you have long hair, you're going against the Christian doctrine. If you drink, you're going against Christian doctrine. If you smoke, you're against the Christian doctrine. But this same person was the same one going to drug dealers, in his area where he lives to go and get them at very cheap prices and take them from Pennsylvania to, what's the name of G-Man state? New Jersey to Pennsylvania. Bags of these things to go and give. He knows that they have an addiction. He was feeding their addiction.
Mm-hmm.
These were two people that didn't have a job, couldn't feed the kids. The kids were starving in that home. G-Man, the Christian brother, was feeding their addiction. Shani even one day, Shani came on stream and she was complaining that G-Man's giving them too much Delta 8. That she wanted for her birthday. She wanted, what was it she said she wanted? But G-Man brought her Delta 8. It looks like G-Man was trying to feed their addiction. I won't be surprised if there was more than Delta 8. I would not be surprised because if G-Man could go to drug dealers, go get Delta 8, chances are there might be something else. Right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that there was. I'm not saying there is. There's no evidence for it. But what stops G-Man? Why would a Christian brother do that? Why would a Christian brother do that? Logan says, I can feed my own addiction thing. People that don't have a job, people that don't, you're feeding them, and yet you're plying them with Delta 8. You call yourself a Christian.
And people that neglecting the children to feed the children.
Can you imagine that these people are neglecting children? You go and buy for the money that you used to buy that Delta 8. How about buy something for the kids? Then I'll give you respect. So I hope you understand why I'm talking about the Delta 8. Yes, it wasn't illegal. It's not illegal, but it's just the idea behind that. G-Man has accused the atheists of being immoral for smoking Delta 8 on stream, or even smoking it at all, or inhaling, or whatever you do with Delta 8. But then the same G-Man behind the scenes is the same one buying bags and bags of Delta 8 to give to his buddies. Okay.
And word is love.
Yeah, it was like mental sex to her.
Yeah, it was like mental sex to her.
Guys, he said it was like mental sex. Shani being racist to him. Oh no, was it the racist or I don't know, coming on to him? Which one is it? It was like mental sex. And G-Man now he's complaining about Shani coming on to him. Here he is talking about it was like mental sex to Shani. And yet complains. Oh.
Virgin, Lulu.
Bitch,
Lulu, I want to prove he's a virgin, Lulu. Ask him how to please a woman. Ask Poppy to eat the boys how to please a
Hold on,
woman.
G-Man, come on, hold on.
Know your role and bring your lazy virgin behind out there so I can stomp a mud hole in it.
Whoa.
I'll send my daughter to beat your ass, but that'd be light work for her.
Know your role and bring your virgin butthole so I can stomp a mud hole in it. Phil, are you there? Don't think Phil is there. Phil, are you there?
Yep.
Did you hear that?
No, I didn't hear that because he had
So,
stepped away.
sorry, he said she should bring her virgin butthole out so he can stomp a mud hole inside it.
Whoa. No, that is sexual harassment. I don't understand. He didn't get it.
Says, oh, that voice is ASMR says he did buy her weed in Colorado and bought cigarettes in Pennsylvania. G-Man, the keyboard warrior. Exactly. You think G-Man can talk about all the things he's saying here? You think he can say it face to face? Imagine if Burnt was with her husband. You think G-Man can verbalize these things? He would have gotten a slap or two by now.
Send your daughter. You're gonna send your daughter to fight a man's battle. That's how tough you are.
G-Man, I have a legitimate question for you. G-Man, I have a legitimate question.
I might end up dating your daughter.
That's not your
Oh, and by the way, Poppy, eat the boy. To beat the man, to be the man, you gotta beat the man.
End up dating your daughter.
I don't see you, Burnt Toast, Irie, ask any of you beating me anytime soon.
So knowing
we're not your stepfather, G-Man.
Knowing a few wrestling catchphrases means you know about professional wrestling.
He did get hit in the chair once.
Talking about him.
And by the way, I got a rap for you. All right, no, here we go.
No,
My name is Dragnut. I bring the pain. God made me strong. Forget to give me brain, because Dragnut's an idiot.
Wow, that's
Dragnut is the dumbest, stupidest debater on the internet.
I guess
Ooh, I should use Jade's image. You know what I'm gonna do with Jade?
Oh my
I'm gonna put
goodness,
Jade
I
on,
should use Jade's
on,
image.
What's that, OnlyFans? I'm
Oh
gonna
my
put Jade on OnlyFans.
God.
That's what I'm gonna do with her.
Once
Oh
again, you
my
might want to
goodness.
watch what you're saying, dude. Like, that's kind of what got Steve in trouble.
Oh no. Phil? Oh, Phil's not there. G-Man wanted to put Jade's face on an image and put it on OnlyFans. Whatever did that woman do to G-Man? Just for the mere fact that she identified as I think she was she was queer, but I don't remember what exactly. Jade is dead now, but I can't even begin to imagine what she went through in the hands of this guy. G-Man wanted to put her face on an image and put her on oh my goodness. Oh, so Soren says, you're asking for it, Esther. I can't wait for the day G-Man has to face you and all of us. It's crazy. Why would it? Man. Now I see why people were really upset about what he did to Jade. Sickening. Sickens me. Oh my goodness. Okay, you guys cannot see this, but I'll read it to you. Oh my. This is Gman. Deviant Lulu's channel. This is a private chat during the stream. During stream, Gman is saying, this guy is Miss. Now I really got him. I don't think Gman can write. His writing is horrendous. No commas, no full stops, no nothing. Lulu, where is burnt toast? You unbroadcast me for talking, but allowed 3 people to attack Vaughn. Lulu, you are a coward. It's not like seem wrong. Jade is going to die again. So will be DPR. What does that mean? He says Jade is going to die again. Oh my goodness. Jade had died already at this point. And G-Man says, Jade is going to die again. So will DPR. I don't know who DPR is. And then the next line says, that's a promise. You're just, oh, G-Man. Jade is going to die. And this is a Christian. Oh, come on, guys. So heartbreaking. God. I didn't know it was that bad. I didn't know it was that bad. Hey, Robin. Hello. Oh, Jade was a celibate. She was a celibate lesbian. But she had died already. And this is G-Man saying she's going to die again. And that's a promise. Oh, G-Man. It's like people forget how vile G-Man was. Okay, it says, Lulu, I can get you as well. That's why I don't care. What? Jade was a whore, homo, and a Roman Catholic. DPR was a pedophile and a drunk. Guys, I didn't know that G-Man was such a wicked, wicked fellow. Look at this. It says, Lulu, I can get you as well. That's why I don't care. Jade was a whore, homo, and a Roman Catholic. DPR was a pedophile and a drunk. Who is DPR? Oh my God. Oh no. This one reads, so this is G-Man now. Lulu, smile. You have a nice smile. Yeah, she smiled. Lulu got the best smile. I'm on my phone. Can't screen share. Lulu, call this the Hypocrite Show. This is awesome.
I just don't know where this world is going to, man. Women can't even be treated with respect anymore. They're degraded. They're treated without any respect. No,
Right,
Lulu is a
absolutely.
Harry. Lulu is a Harry unless she got a mustache.
It's Gary.
Oh my. Lulu is a Harry. That's why she's got a mustache. Wow. By this time, Lulu should have just kicked him out and never had him back. My goodness. This is how G-Man treats women. He has threatened to kill Burnt Toast.
Oh. God, Lulu, that's got to hurt.
So
I bet
Bartos,
you've never
Bartos,
heard
are you gonna
that.
shave that beard, Bartos? Bartos, are you gonna shave that beard, Bartos?
Oh,
Is
man.
that all?
Now on to Burnt Toast. Are you going to shave that beard? Are you going to shave your legs today, Burnt Toast? G-Man.
That gray out of your hair. Hey, Bartos, are you gonna shave your legs today, Bartos?
You know, I
Is,
even got
is that all you got? Like you've got to have better insults than that.
Are you gonna shave your legs, Bartos? Bartos, are you gonna shave your legs?
Come on,
Are you gonna shave your legs?
Come on, insult me some more.
Are you
I wanna
gonna
hear
shave
something.
your legs?
Come
Are you
on,
gonna shave your
that
legs?
is so lame. This is lame.
Are you gonna shave your legs?
You
G-Man,
think
are you gonna eat out
this is
Shanny? Are you gonna peel? Are you gonna peel open that grilled cheese sandwich?
G-Man has a crush.
Listen to me. Why are you sharing your fantasies with me?
Hey, G-Man, are you ever
Why
going
are
to
you
get out of that
sharing your
electrical
fantasy
room
with
you're
me?
sleeping
You're
in?
the one that loves Shannon.
By this time, G-Man demanded that I apologize to him, saying that he was going to go.
So G-Man says, "Hello, Toast. When are we going to McDonald's to get that Whopper? Toast, I know this great McDonald's in the hood. They make great Whoppers." Guys, this guy is he's a degenerate. This G-Man is. I didn't know it was this bad, honestly. I'd watched this video but never watched it up to this point. And it just makes me sick. Makes me sick.
Go through with the whole Jade thing if I didn't make a video showing my whole body so that he could see what I look like.
What?
Once again, obsessed with finding out what I look like. And I needed to apologize to him in this video. And he put all these weird stipulations, like it can't be less than 3 minutes. There can't be any music in it. There can't be any editing. It has to be all one take. I mean, it was ridiculous. During this time, he was also demanding that I tell him,
"Oh my God, guys, oh no. Oh, this is June 20, 2020. G-Man says, you are all invited to the mockery of Jade's death. Oh, God. Has G-Man ever apologized for what he did? Says here, G-Man says, actually Burnt Toast and Drag must admit they lied. Actually Burnt Toast and Drag. He said, you are all invited to the mockery of Jade's death. Guys, Jade was a Christian. Jade was a Christian, but because she was a celibate lesbian, G-Man said she was, when she died, G-Man said she was burning in hell. G-Man says she was a Roman Catholic, so she deserves to burn in hell. Now, here is G-Man saying, you are all invited to the mockery of Jade's death. Oh, wow. Say horror stories. Yes, Soren. Look at this.
what state I lived in, what church I go to, because he was going to go to my church and I guess tell on me like I'm a little child. Then he said that if I ever wanted to be reinstated on his channel and get unblocked from his StreamYards, that I would have to get into a private video conversation with him once again, where he could see my body. And if he was allowed to see what I look like, my face and my body, he was very clear about that, that he would at that point think about unblocking me on StreamYards.
G-Man wants to see her body. Why? God.
Okay, for those of you that don't know, Burnt Toast claims that she's a Christian. When I asked her about her denomination, I don't know, ain't none of your business, G-Man. You know what I mean? Every time I tried to question her and try to find out what her statement of faith was, I got some whack answer, right? So I've been watching her, and I think it's about time this is said. The woman's lying. The woman is not a Christian. There's some rumors going around that she's a former prostitute, and maybe she played around with the idea of Christianity. I don't believe that personally. I just don't know where this world is going to, man. Women can't even be treated with respect anymore. They're degraded.
So G-Man says that she's a former prostitute. The rumor began with G-Man. G-Man was the one spreading that rumor that Burnt Toast was a former prostitute. How do you see someone online? Burnt Toast has never shown her face online. Never. So how on earth did he find out that she was a former prostitute? Yet he says she's a child, that she's underage. So how does a child also become a former prostitute? A child prostitute, maybe, I don't know. This guy.
They're treated without any respect. The advice that I've been getting, and I don't believe it was good advice, is to ignore them, to ignore them, to ignore them, to ignore them.
He's been
And
told
that's
to
it.
ignore
There's gonna be
them.
no more ignoring. And you're going to wish I ignored you. You want to know why? Because tomorrow I'm going to make a video proving that you people are a bunch of pedophiles, that you people support rape. And I'm going to show you the videos that you guys say that you support it. I'm going to show you why you believe that pedophilia should be legal. You want to know how I know that this is the case?
G-Man's friends, or no, his Christian fellows, they are the pedophiles. There's someone, I think his name is Matt Bell, who G-Man defended because he was a Christian. It turns out that he was found guilty of some very, very heinous acts. G-Man defended this guy. Even I think G-Man even went as far as to say that it was the atheists that set up Matt Bell. G-Man has a fundamental problem. For his own good, they need to section him or something, because this guy is dangerous. This guy is dangerous to atheists. The atheists that engage with this man, please be careful. This guy is dangerous. He is just something. My goodness.
G-Man versus the world. Those Google Hangouts. Get ready to hear a lot of Jade. Get ready to hear a lot.
This guy continued to defend Matt Bell, who was a convicted sex offender. He continued to defend him after he pled guilty because of Matt Bell. I think it happened here in the UK because Matt Bell was British. He's British. The UK government had to set up some new laws because of Matt Bell. I read the story, and G-Man was still defending. Look at this guy.
About your community, because y'all about to get owned again, and that's it. All right? I just don't know where this world is going to, man. Women can't even be treated with respect anymore. They're degraded. They're treated without any respect, and the atheist community claps their hands about it. But God forbid you ever say anything about atheism, they will troll you into oblivion. It's just disgusting. It is disgusting how what these people do online and how they present themselves. It's absolutely disgusting.
It's disgusting
Hannibal
what they
Monty's
do
here,
online.
ladies and gents, from the Hannibal Monty show. He says
it's disgusting what atheists do online. Guys, have you at least we've been watching what G-Man has been doing online, sexually harassing women online, inviting them to eat his strudel with loads of frosting on it. G-Man. So Monty says, since we're talking about rapping, when are you going to finally find the beat, G?
Since we're talking rapping, when are you gonna finally find the beat, G? I found the beat a long time ago, Monty, and I've already made a commitment to add you to my next rap. I'm gonna add you, and I'm gonna make sure I add Burnt Toast to my next rap. And I'm gonna have a lot of fun with Burnt Toast, and I mean a lot of fun. I've never seen Burnt Toast, so that means my imagination could just go away. It can go far, far away. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna have a lot of fun with you with you and your plunger points, Mr. Monty. Yeah, a lot of fun with you and your plunger points. Fatima Blue says she wants to be part of one of my raps. No, I'm gonna do it to Monty and Hannibal and their plunger points, and then I'm gonna be adding Burnt Toast, because I think Burnt Toast needs a little bit of a reality check as well.
Really?
And the funny thing is, Burnt Toast looks like she knows how to make videos, but all she does is make fun of people. I'm gonna have to give her a major taste of her own medicine, and y'all know what I'm going to do. No, I'm not gonna put a wig on because I don't know what the woman looks like, even though I think she lies about being black and having long silky hair. And
how you know it? Like,
I can imagine.
Selling her body on the street, and things like that.
Selling her body on the
street.
But then again, why do I need to?
If it's just a rumor, so why are you out here saying she's selling her body on the street? And Phil, should this really be coming from the mouth of a Christian?
Nope.
Even if she was a reformed prostitute, right?
And sex work.
What business
sex work.
Exactly. What business of his is it?
Guilt, shame.
Guilt, shame this lady. and accuse her of something that she's not.
Right, and even if she was, that isn't anything to accuse her or to demoralize, derogatory towards, because you see, them always got a problem with sex.
Gosh.
Provide any proof or anything like that.
But
you know what I mean? Nobody else is asking for any proof for the claims that these people are making. You know what I mean?
What did you say?
Did he reprimand Shani and
No. The answer is no.
doing? All right, good.
The
He's a
answer is
hypocrite.
no. He
He's
is.
a big
He is the hypocrite.
hypocrite.
Only now, when Shani did the video accusing him of sending her off to her death, then he got angry, and now he's on war path with Shani and Rev and exposing all their dirty little secrets. The Christians, they are out here exposing each other's dirty little secrets.
Yeah.
Feel?
Yeah.
They put their camera on and tell the whole world about their Christian selves. And we just watch. We watch.
We watch. Yeah.
Absolutely.
In disgusting
so-
awe.
Sorry?
In disgusting awe.
I know.
Disgust awe.
Yeah. All right, Phil. Let's carry on with this. Nearly done. now.
And by the way, Brontos, I was playing with you. If you want to see me be serious, I'll grab this, go walk outside, and I'll show you how serious I can be. Somebody's gonna take that and put it on their channel. Do I like her new avatar? No. I don't like Burnt Toast, period. I would never date Burnt Toast. I would never want to conversate with Burnt Toast. I think Burnt Toast is a jerk. And I think that Burnt Toast
you are a jerk.
Is an atheist troll pretending to be a Christian. That's what I think that Burnt Toast is.
You know,
and I don't believe anything that.
Burnt Toast is a Christian, right?
And
G-Man says she is an atheist troll because G-Man gets to decide who the real Christian is. That's G-Man's job in Christendom, in the kingdom of God. G-Man is the one who has the right to accuse anyone of. Okay, let's carry on.
Comes out of her mouth. So I might catch cooties if I hugged her. I don't know. Let me see something here. We love burnt toast. Actually, let me put this up here. Hold on. It's Monty again. We love burnt toast. Toast is good, people. Well, I like toast too. I like toast with melted butter, and I like toast with jelly on it. And sometimes I like to eat it with my grits. You know what I mean, or my oatmeal, and something with a really good breakfast. But what I don't like is burnt toast that smells like fish. So anyway, I think you guys can put two and two together on that one. So anyway, let me see something here.
Yeah. G-Man says women smell like fish down there.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, he says most of his sisters smell like fish, so automatically all women smell like fish. I don't know. I don't know.
He's been doing something.
I don't know. He just thinks that all women smell like fish down there.
But G-Man speak from non-knowledge. Non-knowledge.
G-Man has only known women whose private parts smell like fish. That speaks volumes as far as I'm concerned. That means he's only been with some very questionable characters. If all he knows, because he has said it, that women, he told Dragnot, right? Dragnot, I don't know what they were talking about, something, I don't know, I don't remember, right? And then he was saying, oh, but how do you, he was asking Dragnot when he had sex with his wife, right? And how does he do it, right? And he says, oh, they smell like fish down there. And Dragnot had to say, no, they don't smell like fish. Gosh, and Dragnot had to ask him, who have you been hanging out with? Guys, this is a Christian. This guy is a Christian apologist. This is the one who has had debates or conversations with Aaron Ra, Matt Dillahunty, this one talking
Pelagia.
about women's Pelagia. What's Pelagia's lady's name? What's her name?
Shannon Q.
Shannon Q. Look at him now talking about women's private parts, like fish. Who's going for a walk? Happy pop walk. Who's going? All right, sorry. Oh, my 80-year-old neighbor's dog. Oh, that's really nice of you. So kind. Okay.
Yeah, G-Man also told Carnivorous 8 that a woman's breast feels like a bag of sand.
Brother, say that again. G-Man did what?
G-Man also told Carnivorous 8 that a woman's breast feels like a bag of sand.
Why? Carnivorous 8, please help me. Why does this guy have such a hatred for women? G-Man has said the woman's place is in the kitchen, cleaning and mopping, and he's unapologetic about this. As far as he's concerned, women, that's their place. Their place, they belong in the kitchen, cleaning and mopping. He says he has told women online, he says to them, go in the kitchen and go and make me a sandwich. Right? So what's the hatred about? Why does G-Man hate women so much? Does anyone know? Why the hate? Why the hate for women? Ian Davenport says, I love the bags of sand. Huge bags. Huge bags of sand. Hidden Intelligence says because he would rather tingaling that dingaling. Hey, gosh. Says, I know the answer, but I was told in confidence off air and I keep my word. I'm sorry. No. Can't even say if you don't have to say anything. No. When you keep your word, keep your word. Never tell you to never do that.
Smells like rotten fish too.
See?
As far as your diss rap.
Look. Let me take that back. Says that they smell like what? Fish.
Rotten
Rotten
fish?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Rotten fish.
I mean, my oatmeal is a really good breakfast. But what I don't like is burnt toast that smells like fish. So anyway, I think you guys can put 2 and 2 together on that one. So anyway, let me see something here. It smells like rotten fish too.
As far as your diss raps, go ahead and do what you're gonna do, G-Man. But this whole like weird, pervy, creepy thing that you've been doing lately, where you say, "Well, I don't know what she looks like. I guess I'm just gonna have to make her whatever my imagination comes up with." Man, go for it. But I'm still not gonna show you what I look like. I'm still gonna make videos about you and Shani.
Why should you
and
show
Vaughn
him
and
what
everybody
you
else.
look like?
Because guess what? If you abuse kids, you are racist, you attack people without provocation, and you're just an all-around piece of garbage, I'm probably going to make a video about you. If you don't like it, get off the internet. Or try adulting better. You know, like just be a decent human being. With that said, folks, if anybody would like a copy of the screenshots that I showed or the videos that I used in this video today, just let me know. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Discord. Leave a comment under this video. I'd be happy to share the full video with anyone, including you, G-Man, including any of your other cult members, including Shani and Rev. I'd be happy to show this with anyone. But there is a warning. That one video that I showed at the beginning is over 7 hours long, which is why, obviously, I didn't include the entire thing. Not to mention, there was a lot of it that was just not relevant to what this video was about. That's why we clip things out, G-Man. Like, that's how this is done. So, again, if you want a copy of anything, just let me know. I'd be happy to send that to you. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay toasty, my friends.
And the funny thing is, burnt toast looks like she knows how to make videos.
Guys, G-Man is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
An absolute piece of shit.
Yeah.
And you know what, Phil? When he this man was talking about Burnt Toast, she was still at just a few thousand. But now,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Burnt Toast, her channel has grown. Her channel has grown. A lot of people love Burnt Toast. G-Man tried everything to try and make her, to try and make her out to be all these things and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But she is loved by a lot of people. So whatever he was trying to do, it didn't work.
But because G-Man has foot and mouth disease.
No, Phil. No. Foot, mouth, and dick disease.
Oh, yes.
Don't forget. Foot, mouth, and dick disease.
No, I should say feet, because he has 3 feet. So 3 feet, right? Third leg, the other 2, and he have feet and mouth disease. He always puts his everything in his mouth, and then you think that he's pulling down somebody, then he just make himself look really silly, and people realize that he's full of shit. Even his used to be Christian friends.
Gosh,
that's how he behaves, and he just don't get it.
It doesn't.
Does not get it. He feel he's always right, or he feel he's the next thing to, what is it, sliced bread?
Sliced bread. Next thing, sliced bread.
Yeah. He's full of himself. Then he would talk about pride. He goes, oh gosh.
Okay, let's do something here. So Burnt Toast, she has some very lovely songs that she has on her channel, and I will put the link to this in the chat. So please, guys, if you like this kind of stuff, please make sure to subscribe and give a like to this video in Burnt Toast's channel. Let's have a look. Right, okay, let me do this here. Let me share. Make sure.
You want to know, is this woman a whore? And if she's a whore, G-Man, where is your proof? Because if you ain't got no proof, G-Man, you're slandering and you're just as bad as everybody else. Burnt Toast, she is a whore. She's a former prostitute. Burnt Toast, she is a whore. She's a former prostitute. Burnt Toast, she is a whore. She's a former prostitute.
Smells like rotten fish too.
And I'm going to prove it. Burnt Toast, she is a whore. She's a former prostitute. Burnt Toast, she is a whore. She's a former prostitute. Burnt Toast, she is a whore. She's a former prostitute. So I've been watching her, and I think it's about time this is said. The woman's lying. The woman's not a Christian. There's some rumors going around that she's a former prostitute, and maybe she played around with the idea of Christianity.
Hey, Bertos, I know me and you got off on the wrong foot and whatnot, but I gotta give you some of that strudel. Burnt Toast. Call me Burnt Toast. Call me.
Little girls like Burnt Toast who needs to grow up and enter puberty. You know what I mean? What about people like Burnt Toast, the little girl who needs to grow up? Right, Burnt Toast? Let me walk you across the street, Burnt Toast. Okay?
Toast knows she wants some of that people strudel. She knows it. I'll bake you some later when you give me a call.
If Burnt Toast gets exposed into the ground. Burnt Toast, she is a whore. She's a former prostitute. Burnt Toast, she is a whore. She's a former prostitute. Burnt Toast, she is a whore. She's a former prostitute.
It smells like rotten fish too.
And I'm going.
Hey, Cynthia.
Burnt Toast, she is a whore. She's a former prostitute. Burnt Toast, former prostitute. Burnt Toast, she is a whore. She's a former prostitute. And I'm going to prove it.
So anyway, Burnt Toast, I think me and you got off on the wrong foot. I'm going to give you a second chance to prove yourself. All right?
She's a huge whore.
Burnt toast.
Whoa.
She's a huge whore.
Burnt toast.
She is a whore.
Christian brother.
Burnt toast.
She is a whore. And I'm going to prove it.
Remember, there's a big difference between a righteous judgment and Satan slandering the saints. I would never date Burnt Toast. I would never want to conversate with Burnt Toast. I think Burnt Toast is a jerk. I know for a fact that I'm really buying into the idea that Burnt Toast is only about maybe 15 or 16 years old. Burnt Toast.
Oh God.
So he thinks she's 15, 16, and yet, did you see all the sexual innuendos he was throwing along her way, right? He says she's so small, you can take her across the street. Come, let me walk you across the street. Gman. One last song from Burnt Toast. She's got another song which I do like quite a lot. I do like this particular one. I do. Where is it now? Let's see. Sorry, 1 second, guys. Yeah, there we go. Okay, here we go.
Hi, I'm Rita Simons. I'm 42 years old. I'm an actress. I have twin girls. They
I swallow cream on my back. Cream that I'm taking. You can sing it. Cream on my back. Okay? And this cream. I swallow cream on my back. Cream that I'm taking. You know what I mean? You are revealing to yourself and to a lot of the world out there who and what you really are.
Yes, you are.
I'm in the closet somewhere.
He's in the closet somewhere. Okay, guys. Let's see. Kalitha, thank you very much. I just got the notification from Cash App. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Kalitha. Yeah, my Cash App links are there if anyone would like to
Nice.
donate. So thank you, Kalitha. I appreciate that. Let's see here. Someone sent me something. Let's see. Someone sent me something. Let's see here. Right. So this is a video I've been sent. Let's have a look here. Oh, yes. Where did Cynthia say she was going? Cynthia, where are
San
you
Antonio.
going?
San Antonio.
Oh, she's going to San Antonio.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Here we go, guys. I've been sent this.
There's nothing you can do in
Yeah.
a time like this except just survive, man.
So,
Oh boy.
at this point, this woman has been evicted, right? She's been evicted.
Mm-hmm.
She's got no money. The children are there. These children are being neglected, right? Here she is, high as a kite.
Yeah, the kite.
Higher than
Yeah.
a giraffe's balls.
Mm-hmm.
Look at her. Let me take it right. Start all over again.
There's nothing you can do in a time like this except just survive, man. Well, why do you think I'm smoking weed? It's because stress. G-Man was like, get your medicine, god damn it. And I was like, fine, I'll get my fucking medicine, G-Man. And he was like, here's fucking $38. So he gave me 38 fucking dollars for some massive, nice fucking delicious Colorado Bubba Fett weed. And I think it's appropriate if G-Man's buying my weed, it'd be called Bubba Fett because he's a huge fucking nerd. So thank you, G-Man, for fucking helping me fucking de-stress.
Guys.
Yeah.
It's the first time.
G-Man was buying her weed,
nothing you can do in a time like
sending her money to buy weed. Yeah, you know, because I guess this is what the Christians do. This is how you show is it the agape love? What kind of love is this one, Phil?
It is called an agape
What's the kind
love.
of love is this? No, agape love is the God love, isn't it?
No,
What's the love
it's unconditional love. No, F is brotherly love.
Brotherly love. What's that one called?
Filial.
That's filial love.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess this is how Christians show their filial love, right? Let's just buy weed for each other, get ourselves high on live stream, right? Look at. Anyways, let's go check the other video. 1 second. Library. No. Here. Oh goodness, history. Hang on. History. Oh yeah, that's it there.
And G-Man bought me some weed, man. He's a good bro.
Phil.
Yeah, looks like they're here.
She's on.
Huh? Phil, can you see this?
Yeah.
They'll eventually get
sparkling. Yeah.
Phil, you see that?
She had that sparkle, man. On the high. On the high.
That filial love is stronger. Phil, how about you show me some filial love and buy me well, I don't smoke, so I don't smoke weed. So what's Phil missing? Huh?
Some
nah,
wine.
I don't like wine.
Bourbon.
I don't mind some Jack Daniels or Hennessy,
or Hennessy,
with Coke. Yeah. So Phil, That's
Yeah.
how we atheists have to show some filial
Filial
love.
love.
Yes. Oh, Cynthia, thank you. Cynthia says, I'm going to see if someone will send me some bubble fat weed. Cynthia, I've got to get you. I've got to get you onto Gman. I get you. I will get. I will send your details to Gman.
G-Man.
Gman is the
He's the doctor.
weed distributor.
Oh yeah, weed distributor.
He is the drug dealer around these parts and the YouTubes. That's what he does. And now he complains when these people refuse to go and get a job, refuse to clean up their house. How can you go and buy weed, get them high, and expect them to clean? How? Huh? And get angry when they don't clean? It just doesn't make sense. G-Man is the weed man. I like that. G-Man is the weed man. Yes. I'm going to start calling him the weed man from now on. I'm going to start calling him the weed man from now on. Oh my goodness. He's the weed man. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, the Christian love.
Oh gosh.
But Phil. So these people, when you were a Christian, when you were a Christian, were you anything like G-Man, Shani?
No, I would at that time say these people question their Christianity at that time.
Ian
And
Davin, thank you.
Oh, thank you, Ian.
Thank you, Ian. Khalifa says this is hilarious. No, Khalifa,
yeah.
Guys, when you guys were Christians, were you smoking on stream, live stream?
No.
Oh, G-Man got me weed. Goodness, even as atheists, Phil, look at me and you. We're atheists, but we still come on stream and be decent. And the Christians will tell you, you're an atheist because you want to sin. But the Christians are sinning. They sin. There's this right in front streets. I tell you, Christians are the biggest hypocrites there are out there. Honestly. Especially these YouTube Christians. If G-Man is a Christian, then I am Elon Musk. I tell you.
Yeah, and I have an afro.
And you have a full head of hair.
Full head of hair.
That's right.
Afro, you know?
If G-Man is a Christian, then Phil is Bill Gates.
Yeah.
Phil is Phil Gates.
Phil Gates.
Phil Gates.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious.
Literally. Yes, but the G-Man jokes write themselves. Absolutely.
Of course they do.
The G logic write themselves. The G logic. The G logic writes themselves. Absolutely. Carnival Stave says, I smoked cigarettes. I finally managed to quit. Look. And yet you are the atheist. You're the atheist, and yet you have better morals than these three clowns. I think the people who call themselves Christians should one day try and have a conversation with these people and tell them, please, whatever you do not represent Christianity. I don't know how the Christians they support G-Man. I don't know how they do it. He's out here making a mockery of their religion. Look at what he was doing to Burnt Toast. Did you see the evil
really
that he was to Jade? He said he was inviting people to come to the mockery of Jade's death. G-Man was saying that Jade is going to die a second time. And a person called DPR. Who is DPR, guys? Please help me. Who is DPR?
I don't know who's
Who is that
DPR.
person called? Because G-Man kept talking about Jade and DPR. He called DPR a pedophile and something else. Pedophile and, you know, just G-Man is evil. He is the epitome
Very
of
evil.
evil.
Yeah.
He is the epitome of evil. Phil Gates, yes. Phil Gates with the money. Yes. Phil's
Yeah.
locks put Lubis to shame. Phil, have you seen Lubis's hair? Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, if G-Man is a Christian, you have more hair. G-Man has Lubis has nothing on you, Phil.
You know?
Lubis has nothing on you. Lubis is his hair is just child's play.
Oh my gosh. You know, oh goodness. Murder.
DPR was the host. I think I see that comment. Yes. DPR was the host of the Magic Sandwich Show. I've never heard of it.
Neither me.
Did he die or did he die? Dark Voices ASMR, did he die? Was he an atheist? Because why is G-Man so vile towards the DPR person?
Well.
So
he
also
was
the Magic
which
Sandwich
means
Show.
oh,
So
which
he's
show?
no longer with us. He's no
Don't
longer
think
with us
so.
then.
So he was claiming that DPR was doing demonic
He was
things.
a pedophile. I don't know.
Well,
I honestly don't know.
but you know, G-Man is open his mouth and just make assertions without
Yes,
any
yes.
evidence. And he's he's
Ah.
a gossip monger.
So apparently Aaron
And the
Ram.
Bible speaks about that.
Yes, he is a
Gossip
what do you call that?
monger.
No, there's a word for it. No, not backbite. Gosh, there's a word for it in the Bible. There is a word for in the Bible. Let's see, what's it called?
Not busybody.
No. There's a word for it in the Bible. I've forgotten it now. I've forgotten it. No, but G-Man, yes, he has died. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that. And to think that G-Man is vile towards these people even after their death. It just goes to show what kind of religion Christianity is. When you look at people and you get to determine who goes to your heaven and who goes to your hell simply for identifying as whatever, maybe as an atheist or it just shows you that Christianity is a very sickening religion. Moral high ground that people have died, and in their death you can't even show any empathy. Some families have lost a loved one, and that does not mean anything to you. You rather spew your hatred and tell them, oh, they would die a second death. They're burning in hell. G-Man said that Jade is burning in hell right now, and he makes no apologies for this. Sickening, horrible religion, that religion called Christianity. I know that not all Christians are the same, but all Christians believe in this hell and heaven and Jesus, and they all sit in, but your God, the Christian God is the one who created the hellfire. How do you worship a God that created hellfire? Never worship said God. Never.
Yeah.
Never. I don't care what your God is offering. I don't care if your God is going to punish.
It's a backbiter. Cynthia said the word you're looking for it's a
No,
backbiter.
it's not a backbiter. There's another word.
No?
No, there's another word for it. That's it. Dark voices ASMR. One who bears
False
false
witness.
witness.
Yes.
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 Backbiter says Esther is a backbiter. Yes, I bite backs. Yeah. Bring your back, I bite. Yeah. You just bring your back and I give it a good chomp. Yes. I
Mm-hmm.
bite backs. I bite backs. Backbiter. Oh. Who is he to judge? No, he's the judge. He's the ultimate Christian judge in Davenport. G-Man is the ultimate Christian judge. He's the one who decides who goes to heaven and who goes to hell. He's the one who decides who is the real Christian and who isn't the real Christian. As far as G-Man is concerned, he, Shani, and Rev are going to be seated right next to Jesus. There'll be too much. Well, with Shani there, I don't think there'll be enough room for G-Man and
Oh shoot.
Rev, because Shani would occupy
Shani loves to be
all
up
the
front.
space. No, and she likes to be up front.
Yeah.
Rev can't even be in the front. No, he will be at the back because that's his spot. He's at the back. He's a backbencher. He's always at the back.
Mm-hmm.
He loves it at the back. He does. Mm-mm-mm. He loves it. Anyway, guys. Well, I think we have done this stream justice and
Yeah.
managed to show you how G-Man treats women. G-Man has a history of doing this. He's been doing it for years. He's been online doing this for years. He's not going to change now. Never
Nope.
mind him now going after Shani and Rev. When he's
That's what
done,
he normally do.
yes. When he's done going after
Yeah.
Shani and Rev, he will
He
be
can go
back spewing his
here
hatred
in the city
for
trade.
the
Yeah.
atheists. He'll be back here
Mm-hmm.
condemning women and
Yeah.
sexually harassing women, threatening to kill women online. And somehow, somebody will tell me that this man is a Christian. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed the stream. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up and everyone who's contributed to the channel. Thank you all very much. I do appreciate you all. And if you've not contributed, look, no one's obliged. I appreciate you all for just being here. But the one thing you owe me a thumbs up, because if you don't thumbs up, Shani's gray areas will sit on your face tonight. Right, Phil?
Yeah.
Do they know
Yeah.
anything
Is it
about
the
gray
gray
area?
areas? The gray
Do they
areas.
know anything about it?
No, I don't think so. I don't think they know about the gray areas.
Okay, I suggest if you don't want the gray areas on their faces,
Right.
make sure to hit the thumbs up. Otherwise,
Yeah.
you will get a taste
The gray
of
of the
gray.
gray areas.
You'll get a taste of the gray. Yes, that voice is
specifically Shani's gray.
that voice is ASMR, especially you. If you don't thumbs up, you're getting the grays tonight. Natalie Swackle says no, please. Okay. If anyone let me give you a little bit of a hint here. If anyone doesn't know what the gray areas are, and you're curious, because I've got a very curious mind. If you're very curious, go on Twitter and type sexy number 4
for
Christ.
Christ. Yeah.
Sexy
C number
for
4 Christ.
Go feed your eyes, but please
Oh boy.
don't come back and tell me about it. Don't want to hear it. But before you go watch, make sure to thumbs up, because if you don't, you know what's going to happen. So if you want to know what the gray areas are all about, search for the gray. When you go on Twitter and you type sexy number 4, I think it's sexy, sexy number 4 Christ, and you find those videos, you got to watch all of them. When you find them and you don't thumbs up, you see what will happen. So Ian Davenport says, and thumbs up 7. Okay, only 7 thumbs up. All right, everybody else shall get the gray. I bless you with the gray. I bless you with the gray. Oh my. All right, guys. Good night, everyone. Thank you all for being here, and we will see you. Am I going to be here tomorrow? We'll see what happens. May or may not be here, but we'll see what happens. All right. Good night, everyone.
No, good night.